So I'm about ready to start putting it back together. So I went back and I brought one of the fenders inside. Just got done wet sanding it. That's where all that. I kept it in the back underneath my patio, but I was wet sanding it with this maroon Scotch Brite or maroon scuff pad. Going to wash it off now. Already started on the jamb, the door jamb. This was all rotten out right here. So I'm gonna put some seam seal on it, some primer, and spray it. Because I wanted to put the interior together, but I don't want to do it before I get all of this done, because like one piece comes right over this edge right here, snap over that edge, all over here to figure out, clean it up first. This part I'm going to paint the color of what the car is going to eventually be, which is gray. And I'm just going to put Eastwood Rust-Oleum satin black on the maroon part. You wash it off before it gets dry. I was going to do one today and one at another time. This is what that one there used to look like. I gotta wash the back side down. So I gotta wash them both now and paint them both. So it's been a few days. I cleaned up one day, then sand, scuff it up another day. Basically, every time I got tired of messing with it, because this is really boring, really, to me anyway. So every time my self-diagnosed ADHD kicked in, I would stop. I think I started taping this up, like 30 minutes I stopped. The next day I finished and I did this one in one day, which is nothing to write home about, but I really don't like doing it. Anyway, I'm going to put in my Rust-Oleum primer. I'm going to spray it down. My, I think it's called a 3M Performance. Something with the, PPS. Yeah. Almost got it dialed in. Just gonna do these two. I started to throw this in the mix. This is put it up pretty bad. I was going to do this, but I changed my mind. Well, let's do these today. Maybe more God's willing. Yeah, I'll work on that one. I don't have too much more there. I have another full can. I don't know where it is. That's like a third of a can quart right there. I have to stretch it. Paint's all dry now. I'm just taking apart taking just tape off. I was expected it's not perfect, but it looks pretty good in my opinion. So I still haven't been able to dial this in, man. I wasn't able to make it work. So just coming out in like splotches, or see that? Look like undercoating. So I had to go back to the where is it at? The old Eastwood came through. So that's what I ended up using. So let's taking this tape off. I'll set it aside, and once I get this ready, I can start putting it back up. Start putting it back together. So I get it it's all dried up. Paint's dry. Come here now to take this take the tape off. It's not perfect, obviously, but it's I like it. It's pretty good. So I'll set this aside. Once I get these door jambs ready, start putting it back together. I got a little bit more paint left. I'll probably paint this one next. Yeah, I still can't get this paint gun to work with I don't know if I'm using the wrong tip. I'm gonna play with it again. I had to pull out the old Eastwood there. I finally came through for me. But I'm happy I finally got this done, because these were just sitting in the back in the elements. So probably been like been over 2 years now. Probably going to 3 years. Yeah, so I think I will I'll probably put the rest of that paint on this here. Take for another day though. I'm taking the rest of the day off. So I'm gonna put these away until I got the door jambs all painted and the hinges are back on. I'm getting rid of these old U-nuts. I put these stainless steel ones on. And I get common thread pitch that I gets easy to find both for at 1/4 20, 3/8, no 5/16 and 3/8. They're about just the same thickness as the original. But they're not corroded. I'll put the, I think these ones are the smaller ones on it. Either way, I'll put them on once I finish painting there. So I remember when I was taking these off, the whole fender was twisting. It was so corroded. Got it on. They're pretty much the same thing, except these ones are stainless steel, and I can find the bolts real easy for them. Yeah, it's not too bad, not too shabby. Getting ready to put the Rust-Oleum on the last set of parts. I got this top piece for the radiator coil. Just got done sanding it with some 80 grit. So you gotta put another. Yeah, put some over there too. This thing was holy. Got the brackets soaking in the water. I mean the hood hinges. They have all kind of moss on them from being in the back. And I got my, use those brackets that goes to the bottom of those front fenders. Got my paint ready. I put a 2.0 tip on here. See if that spray better. Yeah, that's about it. I think this is like a radiator. No, that's not it. The radiator covers upstairs. Just go on top of that transmission or the radiator core or the front core. The core, yeah, whatever. Yeah, let me get the sander. Gotta put another layer on this one. You might have to get the one with the fiberglass in it for that, so I can cover that hole up. I think I'll be on the lookout for another one of these. This thing is all gone. There's nothing but holes. It's a kind of, yeah. I got the paint boot set up. Great. I almost forgot these two. Got them in the corner. Going to try the 3M Performance PPS. Again, I got a bigger tip in it. See how it works a bit better. Got these cuffed up. It's only what's it called again? Rust encapsulator. This is how it's supposed to be, how it could be used anyway. Just on top of rust or bare metal. Yeah, that's the Rust Encapsulator Plus. It's the second best. Start with this one and move to the right. So everything's painted and dry. I had so many runners, look like the paint was having a triathlon on my panel. They all came down and make a big wave. Then I get some kind of weird looking splotches. I'll sand it down and paint it again. I'll leave the hinge as they are. The hinge came out okay. I think because I had this like this, I kept spinning and I kept trying to keep up with it. It's my excuse. Stay into that chapter.